Racers tear down the track, performing in the Grand Prix running 1.6-liter double overhead cam V6 engines. Their racing slicks are super sticky as they hug the track in turn 3. As they approach turn 4, they need to know how their engine performance, fuel status, and tire pressure is performing. Visibility of this information is critical in making the next decision on the track, and fast. Just like data is speeding around the infrastructure track, and when there's a crash, applications go down with no visibility on how to get them back online. Would it be nice if you had the visibility to see the data needed to make those decisions on the network? By using F5 ACI ServiceCenter, you will have better visibility and management between the F5 Big IP and Cisco ACI that is needed for speedy decision-making on the network. I am Melisa Wentz, a Solutions Engineer with F5, and today we will learn why servicing your network with the F5 ACI ServiceCenter can give you better visibility and management into your network. By the end of the video, you will have a better understanding on how the application can align the two separate configurations using a simple approach and what that can do for you and your organization. To solve these issues fast, the F5 ACI ServiceCenter will facilitate the connection between the F5's Big IP and Cisco's ACI to resolve the little or no visibility into each other's configurations by utilizing the F5 ACI ServiceCenter app within APIC, the Application Policy Infrastructure Controller. APIC is the single point of policy and management of a Cisco application-centric infrastructure, ACI fabric, and the F5 ACI ServiceCenter understands how to communicate with it and the Big IP. So how does it all work? Meet Brett. His car is set up for the race by F5. And meet Chad. His car is set up by Cisco. They both team up with Henry, the race engineer, who will review their car data and provide visibility into their racing components while on the track via radio communication. In the same way, the F5 ACI ServiceCenter can provide the visibility into the applications based on the different setups within the Big IP and ACI while in the data center via a graphical dashboard. The F5 ACI ServiceCenter application needs to be installed within APIC, just as the telemetry application is installed in the PIT. The F5 ACI ServiceCenter automatically relationally maps the data being collected from the Big IP configuration for network elements like pools and nodes with health monitors to the ACI configuration for endpoint groups and endpoints. The relational mapping gives the Big IP and ACI administrators the ability to analyze the related data in a presentable format as a team. It's like how Brett's car is sending the data back about his tire pressure to the pit. Henry analyzes the data and tells Brett to pit for fresh tires in 20 laps. At the same time, Chad's car is sending the data back about his engine performance. Henry tells Chad to shift at 6,500 RPMs when the engine is delivering the max power from the torque shown in the data. When changes are made on the network and applications go down, the F5 ACI ServiceCenter will provide the Big IP and ACI administrator the ability to have an informed decision as to whether an application is healthy or what changes were made on the network, just as Brett and Chad have the ability to have an informed decision on whether they need to pit for fresh tires, refuel, or adjust their driving techniques for the traffic to flow around the track. With all of the data and traffic zooming around the network track, the F5 ACI ServiceCenter will provide your organization the visibility and management that's needed on the network, as well as the communication in the pit and collaboration between team members in making those decisions in the data center. Having the capabilities to pull multiple network devices into a dashboard for added visibility and management can help to win the decision race. I'm Melisa Wentz. Thank you for joining me.